What's up, YouTube? Let's chat. So, I didn't have a video on Wednesday. I'm going to start this video now. It is now Thursday, the 18th. I'm in the middle of a load. I'm going to start this now. This video will go up on Sunday. We all know that winter storm came through there last week, right? And it's still going on in some parts. Another storm, another storm, another storm. I went around when I left Oklahoma, Lawton, Oklahoma, and I went to wherever the hell I went. I don't remember right now. I avoided the storm by going south and then going up. Since then, where did I drop that load off? In Columbus? Oh, it was in Columbus. Yeah, it was Columbus. So when I dropped that load off on Monday morning or Sunday morning, my next load wasn't until Monday morning. So I picked that load up Monday morning, and I got as far as I got about, 200 miles away. That load was going down to Greensboro, North Carolina. But there was another storm coming through. So I got about 200 miles and I parked it. Maybe about 150 miles, and I parked it because I was 260 miles away from where I parked to location. I parked it on Monday afternoon, and no sooner than I was parked 10 minutes, the snow started coming down, and I was in West Virginia, and I wasn't going. I wasn't going to Beckley. I just wasn't going to do it. But I spoke to my team leader and said, "Listen, what's going to happen is I'm going to wind up staying in where I was for probably the whole all day, because the snow wasn't supposed to stop until about 11 or 12 o'clock Tuesday." So I was like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop. I'm going to stay there, and I'm going to let the DOT do what they do to get the roads cleared, and then I'll head out Wednesday morning and deliver the load. And that's what I did. I stayed there all day Tuesday, and I got up yesterday morning, and I delivered that load about 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Then I got a little pedal jump about 30 miles away from where I was for a tractor supply load to take down to Charlotte. It's about 160 miles total. Not, just a little quick thing, but they had me a pre-assignment for this morning, Thursday. I had two live loads on it. One was 8 a.m. at Haynes. That load lasted about an hour. The other one was at noon. So I went over about 20 miles from where I was going and sat there for a couple hours, and then I left, and I got to where I was supposed to be for my next live load about 10 after 11. But I was missing some information, so I had to make a phone call. It took about 30-40 minutes to get all the information set it out. But once I got into the shipping office about 10 minutes till 12, 10 minutes before my appointment, I gave him the paper that the guard shack gave me. He looked in the system and he said, confirm your pickup number again? I did. And he said, man, you're not due until tomorrow, which is Friday the 19th. I looked on the tablet. Sure enough, that second live load is scheduled for the 19th. I didn't even think of looking at that. Not one bit. I mean, I have an appointment at 8 o'clock and I have an appointment at noon starting on the 18th. Why would I think the next load is going to be different? I just didn't. Why would you have me get a live load, and then wait 26 hours for the next one to take this load up to Indianapolis? Didn't make sense to me. I mean, I just didn't think. I didn't think they would do that. I didn't think the planner would do that. So I asked this guy during our conversation multiple times, and one more time before I left, about 4 total times, like, you're absolutely positive you can't load me today? That, man, we're booked. Right now I've got 8 trucks waiting to get loaded. And he said it's possible you may just park here and maybe the evening shift to come on and might. I was like, well, by that time I'm out of time. So I called my leader. I was like, what do you want me to do? Want me to just go park somewhere and come back tomorrow or what? I was hoping he'd say no, just go drop it off somewhere. We'll have somebody to relay it or whatever. But he said, yeah, I think that's the best thing. He looked around and there was nothing else. So I'm parked at a TA in somewhere in South Carolina. Where am I? I am in Duncan, South Carolina. My load is over in what can't I remember these damn town names, man? Spartanburg, South Carolina. So I've been here since about 1 o'clock. I just went in and had some lunch. It's now what time is it? 3 o'clock now. Not a bad little TA. But I can't hold anything back because this is exciting. I had my call today. Remember how I was waiting until the 17th before make sure everything on the Schneider side was good to go. I got a call today saying yes, everything on the Schneider side was good to go. So then SFI called me. Here's the problem. I was wanting to go to Charlotte and get a truck because the main reason is, well, one is because it's winter time, it's north. I didn't want to go to Green Bay in the north during winter. Even though initially that was my thought to go to Green Bay, kind of a full circle thing, let my trainers say, hey, this guy was a trainee 15 months ago, now look at him getting his own truck. That'd be a cool thing to do. But a one-way rental from Columbus, Ohio, which is where I have to return the truck, to Green Bay is like $1,200. That same rental on the same car to Charlotte's $400, less than $400. So I was like, I'm going to Charlotte. Bad news. Charlotte doesn't have any brand new 2024 Freightliner Cascadias in stock there. I don't want a used truck. I don't want an international. Why don't I want an international? Not because it probably don't perform well, because they're ugly. I don't like the way they look. The international LT something or other. LT 680, 600. I think 680 is a Kinsworth. Whatever the LT is for international. So good news is I can get my medium, my color blue truck. Bad news is I gotta go to Green Bay to get it. But I said, okay, let's do it. Let's do it, because I'm ready. I'm just ready to start running myself. I'm ready to control my own destiny. Now, I have some options. The whole idea of me renting a car is because I got so much shit I'm moving from one truck to another. I wanted to rent a car and so I can haul all my stuff up there. So I wish I had somebody that can go with me, that could drive that car back to Columbus. It wouldn't be nowhere near the amount. Maybe I might have a buddy who would want to do something like that. We'll see. I'm gonna look into that now that I think about it. February 5th, my last day at Schneider as a company driver will be January 30th because in order for the transition to work, I can't work any later than the Wednesday before my orientation. So January 31st is Wednesday. I get terminated in the system that day, and I start my orientation Monday, February 5th. Only problem I have right now is giving them down payment. She sent me wire transfer information. problem, but I have to be physically in branch for my bank to do a wire transfer. No exceptions. That's not possible for me to do within the next 48 hours. So I just emailed them back asking if there were any other payment options that we have so I can pay them my down payment. I sent all my business forms, my business paperwork into her earlier. She replied back to that pretty quick. She ain't replied back to this and this quick. Maybe she's on lunch. Who knows? But it's happening, y'all. It's happening. I need a haircut. I need a head cut. All this is about to be gone soon-ish. I know you heard me talk about quit looking at yourself, but I'm looking at myself right now. Look at the lens when you talk to people, but I'm looking. This needs to be gone. I'm done with it. It's like to the point now to where when I'm trying to get all covered up, or with my seatbelt is getting pulled, or hell, if I take a bite of a burger, I get a mouthful. No, I'm done with it. So all this will be gone shortly. I'm psyched. I'm anxious. As long as I can get out of the north, back down south, as quick as possible, and as safe as possible, and avoid any freaking accidents. Not being stupid. It'll all be good. So anyhow, there's all that. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this going. We're gonna continue out through the day tomorrow, and finish out whatever happens after my next load or whatever. We'll see. This will be Sunday's video. But I thank everybody was supporting the comments and the congrats. And I did check on the IC thing. Yeah, the labor thing from IC to supposed to be labeled independent companies, supposed to be labeled independent contractors as employees. That is to prevent, I think, like companies like Hirschbach or any other company that brings you drivers in and slaps an independent contractor label on them versus employees, so they can avoid all these other tax bracket things they got to do. Like example for Hirschbach, the more mileage you drive, the less you get paid. The less per mile you get paid, which is stupid. There should be flat rates. I think companies with that business model there is where it's going to change things, but it's not going to affect the model that we're in, that I'm going in, because I am no longer an affiliate. I will no longer be an affiliate with or an employee of the company. I will have to be terminated officially. Then I'm purchasing my truck from SFI, and I am leasing on to Schneider as an independent contractor. So I'm not being hired and then slapped the label independent contractor. I'm just using their authority. There's a difference from what I understand. So, but if things change down the road, then of course I'll walk away if I don't like how it goes, but we'll see. Anyhow, let's move forward, and I'll see you probably tomorrow morning, it won't be the morning, it'll be late morning, but I'll probably see you then. Morning. Since I don't have an appointment till noon, I was able to sleep in this morning, so it's now 8:32 in the a.m. I've been up for about an hour, but still at the TA truck stop. I'm going to go in here and grab some breakfast at the Country Pride restaurant. Never had breakfast there before. I had lunch there yesterday. I had a burger. Then I walked in the door and I kind of saw a Smash Burger ad on the side of the door. I was like, hey, Smash Burgers, okay. I go in there, it's not even a Smash Burger. I mean, it's cooked fine because it's just a full-size double patty, but you know, it's a good burger. Update though is today is now Friday the 19th. I haven't had a pop. I haven't drank pop since today's day 9. It was like Wednesday. Remember the Wednesday that I was in Lawton, Oklahoma last week. I said myself then that I remember talking my video on Sunday when it went up. I was like, pop, need to drink more water and all that stuff. So I had like 2 pops in my fridge. I was like, once those are gone, I'm not going to buy any more pop. I haven't had a pop since. I've even cut way back on Monsters. I usually, I wasn't planning on giving up Monsters. So, usually I wake up in the morning and I have a Monster Zero along with a breakfast burrito or breakfast sandwich, whatever I get normally. But I haven't even had a Monster in a couple days. But I'm probably going to have one here with breakfast. Maybe, maybe not. But what I have been drinking is these Body Armor alkaline electrolyte waters. But I also got a 40 pack, probably not 40. I got like 20 left of the it's frozen of the Great Value Walmart water. But I was looking, I don't know, so one of y'all mentioned something about alkaline water. It's a game changer for them. So I was like, all right, let's give it a shot. And I will tell you, I don't know. I don't really feel any different, but I feel like now that it's like, I think it's a sodium. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not as bloated, like in my stomach area, my legs. And I don't know. I'm fat, but I don't feel as bloated as I have been drinking all. I was drinking pop, Sprite Zeros, Pepsi Zero, Dr. Pepper Zero, all that stuff. And I've been drinking some Gatorade Zero, some as well, but I think I need to get rid of the sodium. I haven't already altered my food yet, but I'm altering the drink each. Baby steps. Baby steps. Like I said, I've been working like the past year or so, couple years on my mental. I think my mental is okay until I get aggravated, still doing stupid, then I get pissed off. But I think my mental's okay. I need to start working on physical. It's all about me. Like you've heard me say it 100 times. I'm number one. I do what I want. I make the decisions that I feel are the best for me. So I need to start working on physical now. So it's going to be a baby step, baby process for me. I'm not going to go extreme initially. I'm just going to. Like I've been told before, it's a lifestyle. You need to develop a healthier lifestyle, and it's just baby steps. So anyhow, I'm gonna go in here and have me a big old omelet probably. Speaking of healthy, I mean it's just eggs, cheese, meat, onions, peppers. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, let's get some breakfast, and I'll probably hit you up on our way to back to the shipper. That was a pretty good breakfast. I didn't get an omelet. You saw the picture. Country fried steaks and eggs. And I did get a Monster Zero. But I also got me a couple more of these. These are like 2 for $5. But tell you what though, one thing I've noticed is I don't spend as much money on drinks is because every time I go into a truck stop for like past months, they'd always have like buy 2 get 1 or buy 2 even get 1 free, buy 2 get 1 for $1. That's the bigger truck stops Loves and Pilot, Flying J. So not everybody, but I would always grab 3. Usually 2 Sprite Zeros and a Dr. Pepper Zero, or even a Cherry Coke Zero. But I always buy 3, and they're like $2.50 a piece. And if you got 1 for free or 1 for $1, so. Or not. So anyway, I do know that now I'm buying like every time I go 2 or 3 times a day, I would buy 3 pops along with a Monster or whatever else I'd grab, and I would just put them in the fridge. That way, I just didn't want to run out overnight or something. So I'd have 3 or 4 in the fridge at all times because I would drink most of them through the day. And I realized too, I'm not drinking nowhere near as much now as I was drinking pop all the time. I don't feel thirsty as much as I did drinking pop. I don't know why that is. Maybe dehydration. I don't know. But I'm saving money because I get like 2 or 3 of these a day. Two. I buy them twice a day. It's 2 to 4. And for 3 pops, it's like $7-8. 2 of these are $5. Times that by multiple visits. So I'm saving money. I'm not spending as much money in a truck stop, and I'm not buying as many Monsters either. So that big one there is like $5, $4.79. So not drinking pop is saving a little bit of money too. So that's always a plus, right? So anyhow, we're about to pull out of here shortly and head over to it where I've been Adidas. I've been avoiding that company name, but wow, I'll be long gone by the time this video comes out. I'm going over to Adidas. And this place apparently hand loads everything on the floor, and they say must have hours and be ready to set for 4 to 6 hours. I don't like that, but this load is going up to Indianapolis, Plainfield, Illinois anyway. I won't be able to make it there all the way to tonight, but I should be there tomorrow afternoon. And since this load doesn't have to be delivered until the 27th is the deadline, and today is the 19th. So this don't have to be delivered until next week, next Saturday actually. So I'm gonna stop in Indy tomorrow afternoon because I need to get that down payment sent off, that wire transfer sent off to SFI. So I'll stop at the OC. This will be one of the last times I'll be able to use the company car, because only employees can use the company vehicle for Schneider. Independent contractors / owner operators cannot. Apparently the reason for that is an owner operator took a car home one time for like a week and decided to come back whenever they was ready to. And apparently this home was like 2 states away from where this OC was. One person ruins it for everybody. I was kind of hoping in the back of my head maybe they'd give me an exception since I've been an employee for over a year. But I know that's not going to happen. My employee benefits are done because of this. So whatever, it is what it is. I could PC if need be in some areas, but I'm going to use the company car when I get to Indianapolis tomorrow. If all goes well, weather-wise and everything. So I'm going to go over to Walmart to where my bank is. I think it's where my bank location is in a Walmart there, I think. I just know there's one about 5 miles from the OC. I did the Find My Bank thing. So I think it's in Walmart. I could be wrong, maybe it's standalone, I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna go do the wire transfer, and they're open on Saturdays from 11 to 7. So I'm gonna go do the bank transfer tomorrow while I'm in Indy. Like I said, if I can get there, hopefully I'm not in this damn dock for 6 hours today. Hopefully they get me done quick. Than I'm estimating. So anyway, I gotta get this wire transfer done. So yeah, I need to get to Indy tomorrow. I'm watching somebody up here trying to do a pull through. I don't know why it's having such a hard time. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna hit the road here shortly and go to Adidas. Let's get to work. Alright, well, I checked out at the guard shack at 15 after 11. Come back through into the office. I was there like 11:20. And he said, go park on the hill, we'll call you when we're ready for you. My appointment's in. I was like, you think I'm gonna get on time? He's like, well, we're gonna try. So he's like, they're moving pretty good today. So here I am, and it's just now 12 o'clock. So I've been sitting here about 40 minutes now, 35 minutes. And judging by looking at other people, we gotta back the trailer into the dock, drop the trailer, unhook, and come back up here and park and wait. I'm not feeling too optimistic. You know what? My bank is closed on Sunday. If I can't get to Indy tomorrow, what I'll do is I'll probably drop this load Sunday, set my nat not to go back to work until Tuesday, and I can take all day Monday. I'll do laundry and everything at Indy, and get to the bank to make that transfer. Oh well, we'll see what happens. We're hoping for the best though. Alright, they just called us. Only 30 minutes late. We gotta go to dock 344 and drop our trailer. And then come back up here. Right there beside that white one, right here in front of us. All right, got it. Gotta go open the doors. All right, let's drop it. Now we go back on the hill. see if we can get back in our spot. And the only reason I chose that spot to begin with is because I was in a shade. I didn't want the sun beaming down on me. But I've grown quite attached to that spot since I've been here, and I don't want to give it up. You see how that cracked? Oh my God, I hated that. Once I left the facility there at Adidas, the GPS, I was supposed to take 85 to 26, take 26 west, it's US 74 west, and then run into 40, go into Knoxville and go north. The closer I got to the 26-74 split, my tablet, the company tablet, pops up a message saying, which I know this is true because I've been through the portal before. It's like delays at mile marker 20 on I-40. Consider taking 26 to 81. Okay, I'll consider it. That's what I did. I wanted to avoid that construction up to that area that time of day, 4 or 5 o'clock, because I know it's a mess. I've been through there. And I didn't realize, I looked at the radar the whole day on my route. I didn't see any precipitation, but you saw what I just drove through. That was going over 26 or US 19, going up and over, I don't know, Green River Basin or something, these mountains in Tennessee, which sucked ass. You know, coming out of that checkpoint, starting going downhill, I'm going 20 miles an hour, which do what you got to do to be safe. But that delayed me. So after I got through all that mess, and it snowed the whole way from there to where I'm at now, which I got to 81. Came south about 20 miles. I'm at a TA in some little town, a Davy Crockett Travel Center, exit 81 south, exit 36. I'm at a TA. I just parked it. I've been here, I don't know, about an hour. When I first got here, there was no parking here, so I went to the Pilot right down the way here, on the other side of the interstate. That place only got like 12 spots. But I stopped in there. I grabbed a sub because in my mind, I was going to be on the side of the road somewhere in the rest area. Because I was going to stop. I was drained. I don't like driving that crap, that snow and ice. And I was just going to park. But before I hit the interstate, I was getting ready to turn left on the interstate and go south. But I was like, let's try this TA again. And as I'm pulling in, somebody pulls out right here. Because it was perfect. So I pulled in at the right time. So I parked here. I've had a Subway. I'm actually in the middle of my Subway. Italian BMT. Yeah, so I'm gonna stay here tonight, and I'm just tired. I'm drained. I don't like snow and ice. I don't. So anyhow, that's the update for now. This video's. I didn't upload Wednesday, right? So Sunday's gonna be an extra long one. So we're gonna finish out this load when we deliver it tomorrow. As long as there's no problem. We're still like 400 miles away. 420 miles away from Plainfield, Indiana. So, have a good night. Have a good night. Well, yeah, have a good night, but I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Now, Saturday morning, it is 8:07 a.m. I slept in a little this morning just because I wanted to. Let's do a pre-trip. Oh, it's cold out. It's like 18 degrees right now. I actually did wake up at like 4:30 this morning. I was asleep. shortly after that clip last night. I think I was asleep before 9 o'clock. It's going to be the teens all day. By the time we get to Indy, it's going to be about 12, 13 degrees. So I'll be in teen degrees all day long. So I'm hoping I can get to Indy. It's now 8:22, so I'll be pulling out of here shortly. 6 hours, judging by the GPSs. I think, let's see. Bring this up real quick. 420 miles, about 6.5, 7 hours. Well, that's to my fuel stop. I got a fuel stop in Indy, pilot number 318 in Indianapolis. Off exit 4 of 465. So I'm 430 miles, which says 6, so here? Yeah, it's almost 7 hours, 6 hours, 40 minutes. And that's just if everything goes well. So I still gotta go through Knoxville, and Lexington, and Cincinnati. So it's like from 81 to 40. 40 goes through Knoxville. Then 40 to 75 and from Knoxville. 75 goes all the way up through Exeter, up into Cincinnati. And then Cincinnati hits 74 and then goes straight into Indianapolis. So 3 pretty big metropolitan areas, and we know how those towns are during time. So anyway, let's go. 400 and company GPS is 390. Trucker pass is 430. So I think I'll probably follow that one because that's mostly highway. Even though it's longer, it's still shorter in distance. Anyhow, let's stop talking and get to hit the road. Okay, I made it to Indy. I didn't put any footage in there. I haven't decided yet because this video is already long enough. I won't make any more videos. This webcam has screwed me. And I've noticed I've been talking more in the recent videos too. So sorry for the length of the video, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's entertaining of some sort. Give you, Anyhow, it wasn't a video. Shut up, Larry. Shut up. I'm in Indianapolis. I have been here for a couple of hours now. I didn't drop this load because technically it's not due until next Friday. But what I'm going to do while I'm here in Indianapolis, I had to go to the bank, and I got that wire transfer done to SFI. So that process has started, it's been submitted, and the ball's rolling. So what I'm going to do while I'm here, I'm going to take advantage of an OC. Because technically, next Thursday, or Thursday coming, I'll be arriving in Obetz. That'll be my last day of driving the truck officially. But I got PTO coming to me. They're letting me use the PTO so I don't lose it, because it's one of those things you lose it if you don't use it. So I will arrive in Obetz in Columbus, Ohio on Thursday. I will stay at the OC Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Because that's 40 hours, 8 hours a day, 40 hours is what I got. So, and then I'll go back on duty Wednesday, and I made a joke with my DA. I was like, I'll go back on duty Wednesday morning and you can fire me. And he just kind of chuckles about it. And the following Monday, I'm in Green Bay. So, I'm just going to, I did the bank thing today. I'm going to start laundry this evening. I need to start cleaning things up and put stuff aside. I said this a week or so ago and I haven't done it. But I'm here to the OC. I'm going to do all of my laundry. I'm going to put the mass majority of it away in one of the storage totes. And I'll just keep a couple outfits in a duffel bag and recycle those and wash those and just rely on those so I don't have a pile full of laundry again. Start putting everything in the tote, into my little 3 totes or containers, storage containers, some Sterilite big quart containers. And when I get to Obetz, I'll clean out the truck and I'll make it, clean. I'll wipe everything down. I got Armor All stuff in the back, Pledge, Dawn, all that shit. So, yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna work. I go back to work Monday morning. I'll deliver this thing first thing. About 8 o'clock. And then get a load and work whatever they have me do for that few days, and then arrive in Columbus on Thursday. So, yeah. Again, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to stop putting as much camera footage or road footage in the videos. Just give me your thoughts. I mean, I know some road footage ain't going to be bad, but 30, 40-minute videos, I believe those are too long, right? Maybe I should just get back in and just sit here like I have been doing for this whole time, 10 to 15 minutes just sitting here chatting about my week and the loads, anything happened, and not show that. Give me your thoughts. Time frames of videos. Do you like these super long videos? 30 minutes, maybe max. I want your input so I can better create content that you would enjoy. I'm still going to be me and do and say what I say, but the additions I probably limit based on your impact or your input. So I thank you all for the support. I'm excited about this new venture coming up, and yeah, man, y'all have yourselves a great one, and I will see you on the next one.